Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. The GamerWolfSix of the Smoke Room. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, then you can go to their Subscribe Star, which is $5 per month. So, on the last Let's Play, we finished our business, so we decided to just hang around the stag and have some fun, which consisted of hoedown and a hootenanny, and then getting a couple of shots of whiskey and having fun with that wolf guy, Kane, in a barn. Ooh, woo. Good times. But now it's morning, and we're going to have to reset our face. And these guys might want to have a bath, too. I never slept on a bale of hay. On a bale full of hay as well. This well. A bale full of hay isn't but a hay bale is a thing, but whatever. Sam has his arms around me, and we're both soft, if a bit sticky. Finally awake over there, Sheriff? I have my eyes and rub my face. Yeah, I'm up. Good. Was it everything you'd wanted? Well, it was a little bit crazy. But yeah, I think it was. I wonder what happens if I went no. It would just be like, well, then I'm going to go back to my like sheriff's office and have a little sleepy poo. Going early tonight. Gives me a soft kiss on the whiskers, slipping me a sliver of tongue. Good. I was worried we were taking things a bit too far. Honestly, you could have pushed me a little harder. I give him a stony glare, and he stares back at me. Then his unserious ass goes cross-eyed, and we both break in laughter. Until the sunbeam strikes me across the face, and I feel a stab of pain behind my eyes. Shit. I wince, and Andy touches my arm. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. If anything, I would have expected to have a headache after a night like that, but everything's clear. I don't know, you had like what, 2 shots and a little bit extra? That I don't think that's the limit for alcohol, unless even if it's Everclear, you know? That's good then. Why, should I not be? It's nice to it's nice here with you. Well, you sound like you're in better condition than the deputy. We hear loud snores coming from a barrel. The big ass cheeks and the tail of a river otter are sticking out of it, topside up. Did he fall headfirst into a barrel? Oh, shit. Also, it's an hour till noon. Phew! I rub my snout a little deeper, trying to massage some of the pressure away. Hopefully Chang didn't try to go to the sheriff's office and then something happened to him. Not good, but could be worse. I check my wrist to get a more precise time, and that's when I notice that my watch is gone. The hell? I look around me and under me and see if I can get some idea of what's going on. I feel my heart thump quick, but then relax, realizing Sam knew the time. Can I have my watch back, Sam? He averts his gaze. I don't have it. How do you mean you don't have it? All of her clothes are gone. He breaks his eye contact again. What? Including your badge. Fuck. I roll out of the hay, searching under it for the watch with the letter stamp, just in case the exact thing I know happened hasn't happened. Motherfucker. I'll throttle him for this. I stand up and walk over to the window of the loft. There's people walking around outside. Shit. The good news is you didn't get your guns or your keys. Well, we're just gonna have to be like those people in those old-timey cartoons where we're gonna walk around with a barrel on our waist. I sort of guessed that this might happen, so I hit them. I didn't think he'd want the badge, so I guess I was wrong. Oh, thank you, Sam, but I can't exactly stroll into town just wearing a holster. There's a burlap sap in the corner. You gotta be shitting me, Sam. It's better than nothing, ain't it? Not like I'm the responsible looking one in the first place. I ain't gonna cut holes in a sack and walk around like, like I'm a nighty for the most doped up man alive. Like in a 90 for the most. Nitty. Whatever. Well, there's 3 of us, so there's probably just enough to cover our peckers. Not unless you want to go looking for a swimming hole and swipe somebody else's clothes. Son of a bitch. Just the thought of myself tucking my tail under my legs to hide my ass crack in broad daylight in the middle of town makes my skin crawl. Bastard Kane didn't want to just make me his bitch. He wanted to publicly humiliate me. This is what I get for allowing myself to have something. Wait, this is what I get for allowing myself to have something? Sam. The 2 of us flinch. Sam, is that you? We see a very unkempt looking Nikolai wandering into the barn, or walking. Up here. He turns around and spots us. Thank Christ. Hi there. You're both tried the fireboat bourbon, didn't you? What? No. Then why are you both naked? It's 11:30. Somebody nicked our clothes, Nick. Maybe it's like 99% proof or something, or what is it? Would it be like 198% proof? I don't know. We can't come down. Oh. Well, this is too bad. He puts his hands on his hips, like he's thinking, a bit in a casual manner. You understand things a bit there, Nick. Why don't I go and get you both some clothes? That'll be appreciated, Nick. Sam tells Nick that he hid our guns and keys underneath the barrel. I sigh and feel my heart jump just a little bit slower when I see that they're still there. There's spare clothes in my bedroom. I use the iron key for the office and the brass one for the apartment. 2 shirts, 2 pants, and some undergarments. I hear Todd making groaning noises in the barrel. 3, actually. Nick looks shocked. Who else is up there? Just the deputy. The deputy? Why? Does it matter? Now you gonna help us out here, Nick, or nah? Considering you need all the help you can get right now, yes. It is just a little shocking to see you like this. You don't have to tell me that. I can't tell, but feel like this is my fault to some degree. I'll be back as quickly as possible. Nick hurries out of the barn, and I see him stride across the glade as fast as his stride can take him. Todd squeals as Sam tries to tug him out of the barrel, holding on to his stubby hips. But his fur is so oily, he keeps slipping on back like cranberry sauce stuck in a can. It doesn't take long for me to get tired of watching, so I help Sam tip the barrel sideways so gravity can do most of the work. Oof, that smarts. You alrighty there, Deputy Bronson? Well, I reckon so. How'd you get in there? Truth be told, I don't exactly remember. Feels like most of the blood is still rushing out of my head. All I know is that I definitely didn't hurt. Though, would being stuck in a barrel upside down for like the evening kill you? I know, I hear the thing of like being stuck upside down is not good for people. Yeah, you're definitely not the type to gag. Todd nods, but after a moment, he does double take. Oh god, we really... Sam smirks. Sure did. And so did Will. He's flustered now. Then he lowers his voice. Is that why all my clothes are gone? No, Todd. It's because somebody stole them. Stole them? Well, people can't just go doing that. I need my clothes to walk around in. It's okay. Nick is already gonna get some of my clothes. Now how am I supposed to wear your clothes, William? They'll fall right off of me. There's a bird-like sap in the corner, if you prefer that. He looks over. I'm starting to think he might actually consider it. Just wearing my damn clothes until you can get home and slap them on your own. But I want my other clothes back. You can keep mine. They're practically rags at this point. But my vest was special. Listen, Todd. If I see him again, I'll chase him down like the dog he is and make him regret taking our stuff. I hope I've made myself clear? Yes, Sheriff. We've wasted enough time on the stupid detour. Questioning Mr. Green one last time is far more important than settling any of these personal vendettas. Okay. I sit down in the corner, cross my legs, while Sam leans against the window. In spite of the thief, I hope you all had a good evening, a good time last night. Now's not the time, Sam. Don's getting a little bit close to Sam and leaned against the other side of the window. I thought it was a great time, Mr. Adler's. I mean, Ayers. Though, I forgot my train of thought. Glad to hear it. Because you still both owe me money. I stand up, mostly because I feel like shaking Sam, but outside the window, I see Nick is already on his way back, with bundles under his arm. Nick is damn speedy when he wants to be, huh? It's the long stride. I can feel the collective relief wash over us as Nick gets to the building, and hands are closed, shying away from looking too close. Sam fits into my clothes just fine, since we're nearly the same size. Todd definitely looks like he's wearing some sort of baptism outfit in my shirt. I thank Nick, now that we're finally properly ready to get on with what we need. Todd dashes off homeward to get a proper change of clothes. Nick parts ways with us, assuring us that he'll see us again soon. Sam comes back to my office to freshen up. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. It's the spooky music. Even without my watch, I can tell we've arrived at the cottage sometime after 2 p.m. and before sundown. Marcy's adorable little cottage looks far less adorable each time I see it. Gone are the windowsill pies, cooling in the sun, and the evidence of bustling activity in the yard and on the porch. The house feels more like a space for somebody to eat and sleep in, so much as a replica of a house. It was less like a place for somebody to eat and sleep in. Dolls line the outside steps. Potted plants that used to contain live succulents now have knitted replicas. All things on the stoop look untouched, but also unmaintained. Yeah, that's as close, yeah. I can tell she's home only by the open windows. Marcy? I don't get an answer. Marcy, it's Sheriff Adler. Please open up. I need to ask you some questions. She doesn't respond. We're sorry to bother you, Marcy, but this will be the last time. I swear on my grandpa Emmett's grave. It sounds like she isn't going to respond, but then we hear her voice. Just go away. Todd gives me a worried look. I stick my head through the window. You don't sound well, Marcy. We can help you if you need it. She makes a high-pitched groan, and then a screech. I said, go! Todd gives me a look, as if he's asking me what to do. I clear my voice and begin to ask her again, but I never get a chance to. From within, I hear something splash onto the floor. We hear Marcy Green inhale, ragged and slow, until she lets out a shriek, and then goes well beyond the boundaries of her property, on into Lake Emma. Oh, that the scream goes well in that far. I can't tell if she's screaming at us or from pain. Ayers, Bronson, help me bust this door down right now. Nobody hesitates. I place my body on the door, and Todd and Sam flank me. Slam into it on the count of 3. 1, 2. We hear another horrible scream. 3. I can feel something knock loose from the combined body weight, but it's not enough. There's another splash. Again. Then a gurgle. 1. The scraping sound on the metal on wood. 2. A toppling sound. 3. The windslide gives way this time, and the door bursts open. Marcy is squatting in a pail in front of the fireplace. Tears are streaming down her face. Blood is running down her legs. Marcy crouches, squeezes her eyes shut, looks skyward into the ceiling and yowls. Birds in the trees outside above us caw as they disperse. Ma'am, are you okay? Sam looks at Todd as if he can't believe he asked him that, or heard that, and he looks at me in a daze. She cries out, shrinking to the ground on her knees as a pool of dark overflows from the pail below her. Oh shit. Sounds like they both just realize right now what's happening. She's in labor. Did they revise this stuff? The heck you mean she's in labor? I don't think I fucking stuttered. A slew of curse words fly out of my mouth. I should have known from the medicine that this might not have happened yet. Have you ever delivered an infant before, Todd? Odd person, no. Well, it ain't much different. Go to the cupboard and get her a clean sheet. Okay. He runs a little stiffly as the thick of his tail trots behind him. We hear him slide and return to some cupboards as a few boxes topple. I hold Miss Green. She's shaking something fierce. Deep breaths, ma'am. Head move her, Sam. She's leaving thin, splattery trails as we get her out of the kettle. I try to get her to the floor, onto a flat surface, but the coppery smell of blood is cloying. Sam elevates her head with a pillow. Do you have a midwife? She looks at him, like she's lost, and shakes her head, and starts crying again. I hear Todd's footsteps as he races back to the room with what looks like a tablecloth. We have to get these off her. Can we do that, ma'am? She nods, still shaking. Todd looks at me like I'm the one who needs to do it. Sam shakes his head and jerks it towards her, giving Todd the hardest stare I've seen him give in his life. Okay. Alright. Todd crouches, grimacing from the smell as he puts his paws below. I hear the undergarments squelch as he pulls them down, sticking slightly to the skin. I can tell from the streaks on the side of her leg that she has an infection. Don't try to push too hard. She shakes her head, tears still welling out of her eyes. It's okay, Miss Green. You're gonna be a mommy. The rat starts wailing again. More blood splashes to the ground. I think I see a head. Miss Green screaming again. I definitely see a head. I hold her paw as she squeezes mine. I did the same when she delivered Andy. Without any medicine, I can't imagine the pain that Miss Green's going through. Now there's a body. Hold it while it comes out. I am. Make sure the cord isn't wrapped around its neck. It's weird how that happens sometimes. Is that not supposed to happen? The baby can get strangled on it if you're not careful. It's slid out pretty easily now. I can see it too. It's bloody and hairless, with chunks of pus coating the body and encased in a thin film of mucus. But it's small. Very small. Do you need to cut the cord? No need. It's good to let the blood flow through the cord, and the rest comes out later. It usually detaches by itself. How do you know that? Because it happens enough at work. I know he's right. There aren't any sounds. I feel my expression numb, and Todd looks scared. Sam just covers his mouth, unable to look away from the scene of Miss Green trembling while the sour-smelling thing attached by the fleshy cord below her legs doesn't breathe. I hang my head, pinch my nose, and then look back to Sam. We need to keep her awake. She's lost a lot of blood. I knew they were dead. I knew it. You don't have to worry about that now, Miss Green. But it's all my fault. It's not. This thing happens all the time. Trust me, I see it happen all the time. But it is though. Oh. If it wouldn't have lived, he would have taken it. What? Taken it like he took me. Miss Green? If he was dead, then I could have had this one. But now there won't be another one. Forever again. For never again. For never again. Her eyelids flutter before they close. Stay with me, Miss Green. Todd, go get her something to drink. Sit with her and keep her talking, Sam. I'm gonna go boil some water. I don't look back at them when I stand up. Feel my tail sway behind me as it prickles. I see Sam shake her shoulder to try and wake her up again. There's a big enough pot below her stove. Todd knows exactly where the cups are. He finds a large jug of water in the pantry and turns the knob to let it flow. I turn on the sink and let the water begin to flow. Todd runs out with a cup in his hand. I'm surprised, but thankful she has a gas stove, so I don't have to light a fire or stoke any coals to get it started. I have to find a place where Marcy can lie down. Her couch is so covered with these damn dolls that she has no place to sit. Upsetting the furniture will just add stress. I remove each and every one of those dolls from the couch and place them on the only surface left, which is the table. Sam and Todd bring her in, and she's holding the pink, stained sheet wrapped up in a swaddle. Here, here. I direct them to the couch. Marcy's still dripping from the legs. Bedroom. No, Marcy, it's not clean. She holds up the sheet. I want to put her with the others. With the others? Oh, God. Todd takes it for her and disappears in the bedroom. Thank you. Always such a good boy. Sam leans into me, whispered in my ear. The afterbirth wasn't whole when it came out. I feel the fuck roll out of me like it's a gasp. Marcy, who's your doctor? Medicine. I've had my fill of medicine. We already know everything, so there's no need to hide anything from us anymore. You're very sick and need help. Todd comes out of his room, looking a little queasy. I dragged the couch in there and kept her on it. Okay, that's enough. Let's talk in the kitchen. They both follow me. I'm really confused because didn't this happen like just before we restarted the game? Or restarted his route? Okay, this is really bad. Sam? Door knowing doctors, right? People who are close enough, yeah. Would she help us in this case? She would. She'd respond better to you than she would to me. Right. I could get help. Go get help. I think it would be a good idea to go fetch her. Be careful about who else you bring. If a licensed doctor saw any of this, it wouldn't be good for her. Yeah, okay. I guess because it would put her in an insane asylum or something? Sam gives Marcy another cautious look before disappearing out of the front door. Me and Todd head back to the living room. She's staring up at the ceiling, holding her paw up, feeling one of the yarn streamers attached to the walls, then slip through her digits, coiling them up. Marcy. He doesn't respond to my voice. Miss Green? Is it okay if we give you this? Her eyes widen as her mouth breaks into a smile. Penelope. I bet you thought I had forgotten all about you. Is Penelope the doll's name? No. That was my sister. The doll is hers. Did she give it to you for safekeeping? It doesn't look cheap. Because it wasn't. I stole it because I was jealous. But I was gonna give it back. Just never got the chance to. Notebook updated? Yeah, I guess they might have put things out of order in this game. So loading a save might not have been the best thing, but I don't know. None of us dare ask why. Why do you think Miss Green had this locked in the cellar? Because he knew I wanted it. He'd know if I'd try to mess with the chains. But why'd he put it down there? Same reason he always did. He knew little girls like dollies. She takes a look at the porcelain and gives it a kiss on the cheek. In the dark and the quiet, it's safe and warm. Sometimes you have to lose yourself in the coziness. And the idea of not moving anymore isn't so bad. Because you're pretty as a picture and not quite so cheap. Miss Green, what does this have to do with anything? I'm just repeating what he said before he took me away from everybody I knew. I think I understand now that he just liked to hurt me. Not because I think it made him happy, but because it made him feel more alive. It made him feel more alive than me, all the while saying he was doing me the greatest favor. Well, he wasn't doing that. I just think... We flinch as she goes cross-eyed and retches loudly. Red vomit shoots into dark water we cleaned her with. I don't know if she's gonna be okay, or if she's got much time left. Miss Green, don't push yourself. But I want to. Won't let him hurt people no more. Not even dead. Miss Green. He had the gun. Went to in the carriage, doing things for Huxley. Even she didn't know. Red Fox. Red Fox. That's what I needed. She vomits again, brighter red this time, and her breath quickens. Todd, I want you to stay with her while Sam brings help. Yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna cut it here so that I can probably, like, you know, restart this game all over, because I don't know if we kind of heck things up, you know? I mean, well, I guess we could do like this. What is it, extras? William. Route revision. Yeah, okay, let's try our best. Remind him of his heartbeat. I think that was the thing. Did you reveal yourself to Harlan after Dora talks to him about the box? No. Crouch slipped into the office quickly. When William wondered what was wrong with his judgment in the mines, you... Witches. Was it witches? Yeah, witches. Hallucinate. Or was it gases? I'm not sure. As William, did you get Sam off in the meadow? Sure. Where'd you go investigate for the first day? I don't know. Let's say City Hall. Who did you interview at the hip? Let's say Harlan? Oop, okay. And then let's just do this in case. Yeah, this is where we, around the time we left off last time. Or... Just in case there's wieners or something. Because they were out here, but he had his shirt off. I guess he probably should have pressed that button before. Yeah, I guess I probably should have reread the thing. So I guess we just didn't do it, and then it was just like, well, William's just gonna go do other stuff. Yeah, molding that thing in the dolls. Icebox. And then we find the porcelain dolls in the basement. Huh. Well, that would explain why all those things were kind of out of order. There we go, and now skip a whole bunch. And now we're back on the thing. Hyena. And I know where the ooh-woo scenes are. What was it? A few more questions in the living room. I mean, that's the thing when it comes to all this stuff, where it's just like, okay, what happened in what order? Blah, 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 blah. Let's see, it was like folders first, then trash bin, just in case there's like actually anything. I always feel weird about doing stuff. It's like, well, what happens if it's completely out of order and all that? Are there any wieners I have to worry about now? I'm trying to think. It's been like, what, 2-3 days, maybe? Sneaky guy. He's big. I guess it's kind of funny that I didn't have to wash my car because right now it's snowing. Or it was last I checked. Yeah, it's still snowing a bit. Even though my car's undercover, it still has snow on it. Something wild in me. I like whiskey and men. And then I guess we'll do this, just in case. Make a mistake. I wonder what happens if we don't make a mistake, you know? Oh, good. I was like, is there going to be any sounds? It's kind of funny, I was like, wait, she's having... She just had a miscarriage like a couple of days ago. She's having a second one? What? But no, it's just they decided to kick that one off till a bit later. So, it's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, guys, I like comments, tell me you like, dislike, tips, tricks otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos that have currently so your animals have control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, oops, just want to make sure. You know. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the newest version earlier, you can go to their Subscribe Star, where it is. How many monies? $5 a month. And until next time, let's play me, GamerWolfSix of the Smoke Room. So thanks and see ya.